We're going to play the vocals only of... ¿Cuál canción es? Estos celos?
Yeah,
Estos
so-
celos.
Press the middle one.
So I just press the middle one.
Yeah.
Alright. It's only Chente's vocals.
I feel like we should have got that on the podcast.
It is on the podcast.
So it's rolling, Pop. Come on.
I'm gonna turn the sound on.
You ready? Cheers.
Salud.
Cheers to Chente. Chente forever!
Chente forever!
Forever!
Ay, ay, qué dolor. Hoy muero de pensar que no voy a ser yo el que vas a amar.
That's fun.
Estos celos
My favorite part right here.
daño me enloquecen. Jamás aprenderé a vivir sin.
STEM player making an appearance.
Lo peor es que muy tarde comprendí, sí, sí. Contigo tenía todo y lo perdí. Contigo tenía todo y lo perdí.
Dude, his vocals isolated like that.
Go little rock star.
Hey, we gotta shout out you guys' sweaters.
Yeah.
That one that you didn't support.
Shout
No,
out to
the one-
Angie. Angie made these sweaters. If you remember last podcast, we talked about how she makes sweaters, and we literally said we're gonna buy some.
So
And me and Duno bought some.
I didn't get the memo apparently.
No, you didn't check the group chat because you were getting threesome.
I was not getting a t-shirt.
Bro, I love Christmas. I'm in the
That's
spirit.
so like was this planned? Like you guys were like, oh, we're gonna
No, she
wear
brought it
this,
today.
and then
No, listen. If you read the
and
group
then like
chat,
I'm just over here
I'm like,
like
You're not
Angie,
matching?
can you
At
bring
all?
the thing tomorrow? She said yes.
Yeah, she did say that, Vic.
Yeah,
It's
that's
in the group chat. You were
Oh.
just busy.
being a little rock star.
So you guys don't like candy canes? Oh.
Dave. I do. I
So,
like candy
so
canes.
maybe this is gonna be a good CNR. We're gonna start straight off with it. Holiday candy. CNR. Carne asada Nino Rival. Candy cane.
Mhm.
Candy corn from
Corn.
Halloween. Or candy hearts from Valentine's Day. Carne asada Nino Rival.
candy corn definitely my rival. Disgusting. I look at people differently when I know that they eat candy corn.
Okay, fuck off.
Um,
This one broke, so I'm gonna just eat it. now.
Nino, I would say candy hearts. They're always pretty good. And then I like the little phrases on them. You know what I'm saying? Like
Be
I love
mine.
you, be mine. Feels good to read that sometimes.
Your facts.
And then yeah, obviously carne asada, candy canes, because I fuck with them. But I like that there's different varieties of them.
Right.
Like these are like the standard peppermint ones, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
But then there's like other ones with like different colors, different flavors. So
I might have to agree with Vic actually. Candy corn is gonna be my rival, even though I do eat them.
Yeah.
But every once in a while, I want to squabble them, but I don't like them around too much. But it's like, so I'm gonna just. I eat them because I somewhat like them, but they're not my favorite. But just that one time on the podcast when you guys see me eating them, it was like they were there. Why not? So, you know what I mean?
Right.
And then I'm gonna go with these as my Nino. Just because they're classic. I like the little burn in my mouth. You feel me? Like the
Yeah.
little.
You're not supposed to burn, but it's fine.
No, not like a burn, but like a little
Yeah,
like
the minty
the little
flavor.
minty flavor. And then I'm gonna go with the little heart thing. That's kind of sad.
Yeah. I would say enemy the candy hearts because fuck love. I'm just kidding.
Holy.
whoa.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I would do Nino for sure. Candy canes because I like them. They're ornaments and they also like freshen your breath.
Facts.
True.
So they're like really good.
They're a
for that.
package.
Yeah, they're great. They're great for you. Whoever invented these, shout out to you.
It was Santa. I looked it up.
Oh, real quick. I'll go ahead.
But if you look at it, it must be really hard to make swirlies like this.
Have you
Like
guys
I always look at like actual detail and shit. For being a fucking candy, it's detailed.
Have you guys noticed that the wraps in these are always really bad?
Yeah,
'Cause
really.
you know how hard it must be to wrap
From
like
wrap
a whole.
it, yeah. Imagine wrapping a present that's candy cane shape. Rival would be candy corn. It's so gross. Never good for no reason ever in life. Do not recommend. Don't taste it. Don't eat it. Nothing. It's gross. Regular corn is way better than candy corn.
Corn.
Yeah.
And a lot of times regular things are not better than their candy counterparts.
Yeah.
So it's low key the worst candy next to the banana little hard candy. You know the one that's shaped like a banana.
Oh yeah.
Like
Oh, yeah, they're
that
bad.
was gross. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's candy cane right there. Oh no, there's candy corn. Black licorice. It goes the banana candy, then candy corn, then black licorice. It's the worst.
If anybody eats any of those three, I know they eat ass. Just saying.
And by the way, I've never even seen black licorice. It's bad?
Yeah.
I've never
So
once.
gross.
So gross. And then candy hearts as carne asada. I don't know why, just because they're not,
No.
Real quick, did you guys see the story of the bishop telling the kids that Santa wasn't real?
Oh shit, no.
You guys didn't read that?
No.
Bro, one of the bishops, I think it was in Mexico. I'm pretty sure it was. One of the bishops told a bunch of kids that Santa wasn't real.
What was their reaction?
But
I
Santa
like-
is real.
I think so too still, but goddamn, what? Like the fact that he works for like the church, the Catholic church and all that, and he just one day was like, Santa's not real to a bunch of little kids. It's kind of fucked up.
That's really fucked up.
I'm like, bro, your point is to your job is
Yeah.
to give hope and believe, and
Not
you just
kill
did,
people kids'
and you
dreams.
just did all that to a bunch of kids.
What was their reaction?
I think people were like, he was getting a lot of backlash like online and like,
Oh, but there's not a video of him telling the kid, dude, that shot already hit. Can
Dude,
I have
the-
another?
yeah.
Hey, when did you guys find out that Santa wasn't real?
That's a good question.
Have you told your kid yet?
Um,
Oh fuck, he watches.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I'm not tripping.
What?
He needs to know I work hard.
Compton One
What?
is wearing an expensive sweater.
Again, yeah. That shit is hella expensive.
Drew?
Yeah. With this chain on the outside. So we can all
That's so
see it.
obnoxious.
Yes.
Look at his chain.
Notice this.
Is that a Von Dutch hat?
Can you please get...
Von Dutch? People
Suede.
died for that
It's a
hat.
suede.
That's like a vintage one.
Are we getting Christmas presents for
They don't
you?
make this one.
What, bro?
Are you giving us Christmas presents? Can you please?
He had to make sure that you could see his chain. You know what I'm saying? He popped it.
Big
Yeah.
drip. Even in LA and this time, like, while everybody's getting robbed and
Yeah,
shot, like,
I'm not wearing anything.
He's so
yeah,
confident.
fuck all
though.
that.
People get robbed and shot every day, you know.
People get shot every
True
day. Wow.
True
He's from
business.
Compton.
No, but yeah,
No one else wants another shot, just me.
I'm,
Yeah, I'll
I'm good
take
right
one.
now. I'm good right now.
Maximum wants another shot.
wait, so yeah, when did you?
That's
When
a good
did
question.
I
Great
find
questions.
out? I think I was probably like 7 or 8, and I think it was. So I went to like a kind of like a pretty bad elementary school, where like the kids just grow up way too fast and stuff like that. So they like know about sex and all this shit. Like it was just a lot. So I remember one time some kid was like, "Hey, you guys know Santa ain't real?" And I'm just like, "What?" And then like I asked my mom later, and then she didn't give me like too good of a like, "No,
Yeah,
honey." Like
explanation?
yeah, she was just like, "Who
Well,
told you?" And I'm just like.
yeah. It's out the bag.
Yeah, little
Yeah.
so and so, and then she was just like, it was just like, oh fuck, it's cooked, like it's over, like Santa's not real.
Chente-
Yeah, pass me. Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait for me.
Okay, wait.
He said he didn't want one.
When did you find out Santa wasn't
Can I get
real?
another Red Bull?
Yeah, thanks.
I don't know, but I know that my parents really did a great job of making us think Santa was real. Because we lived in an apartment. We didn't have no chimney. But you know the story, Santa comes in the chimney.
I had a
Shut
chimney.
the fuck up. We didn't have no chimney, but these fools put tinsel like up like the vent, like the vent from the AC. Like, oh, he came through the AC vent. Like, literally, they put tinsel. Like, oh my God, look, he fell and he dropped tinsel, which is like the shiny string that sometimes goes in presents and stuff. And I was like, oh my God, Santa was in our apartment. Like, the fuck. No, it
Santa
wasn't.
Claus?
So shout out to them for trying really hard to like make us believe.
What about you, Dino?
I think I was one of those bad kids.
Right?
I think I knew right away, like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, that motherfucker not real, like, because you gotta think of, like, obviously yes, maybe like but like around like I think like third grade, it was always already like, oh yeah, he not real, bro.
Did you ever ask your parents though?
Parent, yes.
Oh my bad.
No, I'm just kidding. say it, Letty, say it.
Nope.
Say it.
Nope.
Say it. He's ready.
Hi, Erica. Hi, Cookie. Hi.
Forgot the other one's name, you piece of shit.
What's the
Yeah.
other one's name? What's his
Adriana.
other sister's name?
Adriana.
Adriana's the one that cooks.
Wrong again.
Erica's the one that cooks.
Yeah.
They
Adriana,
all
yes.
cook. But
No, I don't think so. No, but yeah, I think I learned. But you know what I did believe, for a long time, the tooth fairy. But then at the same time, it was just like, oh yeah.
The tooth fairy. I don't know how I'm like my son lost his tooth the other day, and then I don't know. I feel like I did a horrible job of, like he got the money. He doesn't really care. He's like, I got the money, whatever. Like I don't care who's real. And I think with Santa, it's the same thing, cause he'll be like, but I think he tries to finesse me. He'll be like, okay, I want you to get me this, and I want Santa to get me this, and I'm just like, well, me and Santa share a bank account, so.
oh my god.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you're gonna get one present.
This is a weird question, but I thought of it when one of you was talking. Have you guys ever played hide and go seek in the dark?
Yeah.
What happened when you played hide and go seek?
Hide and go seek in the dark.
When I was a kid, it was just regular hide and go seek.
But in the dark.
What are you guys talking?
Lefty,
I'm just asking.
That sounds kinky.
like, but like in the dark, where like at the block or in the building, or like.
With your cousins, with your neighbors.
Oh yeah, like growing up. Now hide and go seek didn't. That should only go so far. It wasn't even hide and go seek no more. It was more cops and robbers.
Yeah.
Like hide and go seek.
Or freeze
maybe
tag.
when I was like 4 or 5, and we were still like little. But at the age of 6, 7, it was like the whole block, and it was like, I'm the cop. You guys are the robbers run. Cause when I see you, it's taco time. So like we used to like. But I never played like found you or like. Never like that.
Found you.
Playing freeze tag with like a girl you liked in elementary was like the best shit. Being like on the playground, and then I just keep like tagging the same girl. We just keep tagging each other like freeze.
No freeze back.
Yeah.
It was just like this.
Yeah.
Nah,
You never played like cops and robbers with girls?
No,
She's
like,
asking a problem. Tell us your story. Can you
No,
please tell us your
I
story?
really want
Yeah, no,
clearly I'm the alone here.
This is a safe place.
I really like for growing up. It was just a bunch of the homies and a bunch of the homegirls, and it was never like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go on and look for you.
Hide and go seek in the 90s must have been different.
Yeah, I know.
What?
Yeah, it must
We're the
have.
same age.
It must have. Then act like it.
You know what's crazy about cousin Robert?
Ever since. Never mind.
Like cousin Robert.
Never mind. I don't want to be an attitude-y.
Like cousin Robert for me was always like hella funny, competitive. Like it was like.
Shit in high school with cars, actually. Big ass neighborhood.
With cars, Josh?
No, like, so when we
Because
got
Josh went
high
to school in the white area.
Yeah.
Yeah, facts.
You
So,
played
like,
hide and seek with cars?
Yeah, no, so there's this big ass neighborhood, right? And it was like huge with like trees and shit, so it's like the perfect like dark area.
Yeah.
For
And-
serial killers?
Well, no,
But
but
it's
then like
cars.
two teams would be like in cars driving literally around the neighborhood.
Oh no! I'm looking for you guys.
Yeah,
Oh shit! That's fire! That's
That
like
sounds fun.
that's super dope.
I want to do that
There'd
today.
be
Cool,
people from
yeah.
like Pasadena that would come play with us, like all time.
Oh, so it was like
Wow.
so it was like dope.
No, yeah.
And shit, me and my homies, we used to jump into one of the local high schools like that was by us,
Yeah.
and we used to jump in, and it used to be one person, and they say it was like 12 of us, one person. The minute they catch another one, that's on their team now.
Yeah.
But it used to be all over, like in the middle of the night, just everybody like chasing each other, and like that shit used to be super competitive and dope. Shout out to good old young games.
Yeah. Like playing those games is really
Yeah.
cool.
7 Minutes in Heaven. You guys played that?
So you played Spin the Bottle?
Spin the
I
bottle.
was playing in the bottle.
Yeah.
I think I maxed it on a couple high nows.
For sure.
I know.
But 7 minutes, like, for nobody ever had a closet. Like we were poor. We grew up in downtown. It was like
People have
a single
closets,
for like
yeah.
30 people. You know what I mean? Like,
That was somebody's room.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
you played 7 minutes in heaven before?
7 minutes?
7
Not
minutes?
70, but...
Seven.
No, but I have played Spin the Bottle. I remember Spin the Bottle. Oh, this is a funny story. I remember playing Spin the Bottle, and I kissed, like, the guy. And then, like, fast forward, he's gay. And I was like, oh.
It's your
I was
fault.
probably the only girl he ever made out with. Because he would play dolls with
You
us.
turned him out.
I turned him out. I switched. Whatever that phrase is, I did that. So that's a Sergio.
That is hilarious.
I remember it.
That's so
Anyways.
funny. I played Spin the Bottle at it was like a party before a quinceañera. Like a few days before or something.
You were playing spin the bottle at the age of 15?
14, 15.
Yeah.
Fucking dweeb.
What?
You could just
What were you
smack it
doing?
regularly now.
Yeah.
We did.
No, but you have to.
But it was more. It
for
was.
the bottle decided for you guys to smack it or not.
Yeah, but it fell on the one I wanted to.
Ah.
Yeah.
God was with you.
But it was exhilarating. Like we're going around like, oh shit, like I might kiss this girl though. Like, you know, it was just like it was kind of it was cool.
Was it like a hard ass smack in front of everybody?
No. It was more just like a kiss.
I was like,
Yeah, kind of like that.
whoa.
But it was cool back then. Like 14, it's like sick, you know.
On 14, I was already macking it, grabbing ass.
I mean, I was too, but
All right,
it was
guys.
different.
Okay, relax, hide and go seek.
Yeah.
I didn't go seek in the dark.
Where do you even get the dark? Like, what, just running around the house?
Nighttime?
Just nighttime?
I can't be the only one that's played hide and go seek in the
Like,
dark.
but okay, but you have to tell the story. Like, there's obviously a story.
It's just hide and go seek in the dark.
Any memorable moments?
It was dark. It's dark.
What happens in the dark comes to light. Just know.
How'd you learn how to scam?
Wait, what?
Scam, Mac.
Oh, Mac. Oh, okay.
God.
Sorry,
he's so
scam
old.
is like running up running up cards. I don't do that.
How'd you learn how to do identity fraud?
That's what Wanda.
Yeah, that's one.
Who taught me how to make? I don't think nobody. I think it just happened. I for sure was probably bad at it. Like I was like leaving saliva all over the lips or something. But I just, you had to learn as you go. Now one time, Chip, I can't tell you a story. Right? Because I don't think nobody teaches
Why are
you
you
how to
laughing,
kiss.
Maximo?
Wait, people teach you how to
saliva all
kiss?
over their.
They live like I was probably like
Come down, Peritz.
like now that I think about it, I was probably a really bad kisser to the first girl that I ever like.
To the first girl.
Facts. Oh yeah, tell your story.
Yeah, I think one time I was like kissing and then I just opened my eyes and I was like, damn, this is so awkward. How people probably just look at you weird as fuck. Like,
Is that how you kiss?
no, but now that I think about it,
Look like a fish
it's
in the water.
But it just imagine how stupid people look. Like imagine you're walking by a couple and they're just like with their eyes closed. You must think like what a bunch of fucking idiots, right?
Yeah.
No, it's love. It's love.
No, I get what he means. Like when they're first
When
learning.
when they're first
how you would look.
I can only imagine. I was like, I think I was probably like in the 8th, 7th grade when I first like officially macked it, and it was probably like super just like no, we had no clue what the fuck we were doing.
Yeah.
Shout out Camila, my ex.
Same. Yeah. My first time making out with a girl was 7th grade.
How did we
And
get here?
I don't know. It was 7th grade, and I remember like she was my girlfriend, and then I was like, do you want to make out or something? And then she's like, yeah. And then like we went to the back of like this little bungalow, and then we just made out. Like it was so awkward. Like we just made out, and then we just walked back together, and then everybody's like, yeah.
But like if you had just fucked,
Yeah.
but it was just a makeout.
And it was such an awkward makeout too, but she was hot, so it was cool, you know.
What about you? What was your first makeout?
I think, this one was fucked up because I remember, like, 7th grade, too. There was a guy, like, he was Armenian. His name was David Markarian.
Damn, just put his whole name out there.
What he did to me.
He might have a wife and kids at home right now. Just
We all have wife and kids. I have a husband.
yeah,
and
that's
kids.
true.
So I remember I liked him a lot,
Mhm.
and they all told him, like all my friends told him, like, hey, Letty likes you. We're going to a field trip. So it's like meet her behind this like area.
Yeah, field
And
trips
then
were
we-
clutch.
Yeah, field trips were the shit. And he never met me there. He like fucking ghosted me.
Oh.
Yeah, that power.
That was the first ghost
See?
that ever
That was
happened.
the first ghost, and I felt like I was ready to like, oh my god, I'm gonna have my first kiss. He's gonna be
Damn.
Oh my
crush.
God, you were waiting behind the what a
He never came. That's fucked up. How long did you wait before you
I
realized?
waited like till the field trip was over.
Oh, fucking dweeb.
Fuck you,
Oh,
man. Yeah,
my
fuck it. I'm a
God.
dweeb.
Damn.
Okay, you're
You're
hot now.
bullying me,
But
by
look
the
what
way.
happened
You're
now.
fucking bullying me, by the way. Stop being mean.
Okay,
Look what happened now though.
Yeah.
Bro, he would have been cracking
Who's
right
lost?
now.
Who's lost?
True. I wonder where he's at right
He's
now.
probably old and fat now.
Selling cars.
probably our neighbor.
True.
Or he's probably super rich. Armenians are rich.
That's crazy.
Damn, that's crazy.
That was a random topic.
Te dejaron plantada?
Yeah, the dejaron plantada. That's the first time.
That's
I'm like so scared to even
Goddamn
like, hold
David
someone's hand
Markar-
after that. Yeah. Are we getting in trouble?
That's something about selling something.
No.
No.
No soliciting.
Oh, they
Oh,
were
what you
soliciting
selling?
here. Oh, Juan, are you making this your fucking? Not. Someone just came at the
said,
door
"I told you
and
4
Juan
o'clock."
answered.
That's like that scene in Pineapple Express when he comes in and he's like, "Hey man, you have any Percocets? He goes, Percocets? Get the fuck out of here, man. I don't sell that shit.
But he's really
I know,
selling it.
hey,
Yeah.
Vic, I know exactly.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. I love that
That's
movie.
so crazy,
Such a
Lefty.
great-
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
there's that. That was, now I'm sad that I got plantada. I need to talk to my therapist about that.
Damn.
Because literally after that, it was so hard to even, hold hands with someone. I felt like
Trust
all paranoid.
issues?
Super trust issues.
That's
That
what
was the
started
beginning
it? Damn.
of my trust issues.
Shit.
But, okay, it's been raining a lot in Los Angeles. It's like a storm, right? At least this past week. Do you guys remember being in class and having, heads up 7-Up? Did they have that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Rainy
right?
day schedule? Yeah.
Do you ever cheat at heads up 7-Up?
For sure.
I think who doesn't cheat, right?
I would-
You
I
look
would-
at the
I would never
floor.
cheat.
He would never cheat. What about Four Corners? What's your favorite rainy day activity? I feel like that is this episode. It's rainy day schedule.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what my
Watching
We're
favorite?
just having fun.
You know what's crazy? I know it's gonna sound super you can't see, you fucking little bastard. But fucking, we're able to use our phones in class and play music during rainy day schedule inside the classroom.
Wow, yeah, I never had
Well,
that.
this was 2 years ago.
Lucky
so.
you.
Okay.
Super duper senior.
I graduated on time, actually.
It's a joke.
I know, it was a very good joke. Somebody did call me a super senior one, then I was like, yeah, bitch, look at my credentials.
I remember we have a super senior, and just thinking, yo, this guy had a full beard. He had to go, leave early to work and shit. I'm like, what are you doing here, my G?
He's an adult.
He was 20 years old.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah, but that was the best. In middle school, one of the homies had a phone. He'll play all the bangers, and we'll just all listen and play Uno or some shit. But it felt like the time went by fast when you're in the classroom.
Yeah, always fun. Or you watch a movie in
That
class.
was my favorite thing.
or-
Watching a movie on that big box TV.
Yes.
They would roll it in. You're like, oh, it's lit today.
Do they still have, or did they have, when you were there, an overhead projector? You know?
Yeah, for sure. And
What
even
is that?
the ones on top, right?
No, that's
No.
a projector.
We
Which
had
is-
a
Oh,
different
it's
thing.
literally a thing. Do you guys look at
Yeah, it was a.
Jose, do you know what I'm talking about? Can we please get a picture of an overhead projector?
You would have a blank, a see-through
Yeah,
paper.
that was cool. The see-through paper.
You would put it there, and then there was
And the
a
marker?
light that shined on it, and then it would go up to the screen.
Yeah, and I don't even know how
Hella
that
old
worked, but it was
school,
so
yeah.
cool. And then the marker would
Yeah, and then
that's
you would
so
see the
cool.
teacher
I
writing.
wanted to be a teacher to do that.
Oh,
just that.
yes.
Yeah.
And so when it was okay, yeah, I know exactly what
They
you're
did
talking
math
about.
on that a lot.
And then they'll turn off the lights and shit.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Overhead
yeah.
projector,
Yeah, I
yeah.
know exactly what it is. Okay, yeah, yes.
Insert into-
Yes, I
Because
did.
it looks super old school. It
Yeah.
looks super
Very nostalgic.
old school technology.
Yeah.
But I love this time of the year, the weather, especially when it's almost because obviously the school, the first semester is ending. So in the last week, obviously you have finals and stuff, but you also didn't get to enjoy all the good Christmas movies. You get to walk around each different classrooms,
Right.
bullshit, which I mean. So I love this weather.
The last week before going to Christmas break was the best.
was the best
Yeah.
for sure.
Everybody's in a good mood. Everybody's
Super good mood.
gonna get hopefully Christmas presents and stuff, and everybody's just yeah, we're gonna be off for 3 weeks.
And now there's no Christmas break for us when you're older.
Yeah. not
That's
really.
when you know you've reached adulthood. There's no spring semester, summer school, all of those benchmarks.
Yeah.
It's no, it's just the year. The year is just happening.
Exactly.
Did you guys know that one?
Depression. I'm just kidding.
I got depression.
Why? Hey, did you guys know that kid?
What you get
that
for
would-
Christmas? Depression.
What do you want for Christmas? Depression. Hey, but did you guys know that one weird kid that would just jump in puddles, thinking I was gonna get him some punani?
No, or the
Is
guy
that
that
why
would
you
just
did it?
No, I never jumped in
Oh,
puddles.
the guy that would just get super wet
For
and
no
make a
fucking
fool of
reason.
himself. Yeah.
Why are you doing that? He thought it
Every
was cool
school
as
had
shit.
one.
Fucking dweeb.
Yeah, he would just be like, "Look at him, I'm wet," and you're just like, "Okay, this guy's gonna catch pneumonia."
I wonder why the school uniform was always that navy blue. The navy blue sweater or the navy blue pants.
I feel like they're just
The school that I went
That's
to,
it.
I only went to. Shit, one of them was orange.
really.
Orange,
jail?
right here, Belmont, up the street from. They gonna come looking for you.
No,
there in the
because
street.
you said you went to jail. You said you went to jail.
Nah, right there, the color of fire right there. It's navy gray and gray thing, but it was fire. But in Belmont, the middle school, Sarcastro, it was orange with navy, for navy blue, with the Cubs and shit.
Orange top, navy blue pants.
For real, I'm gonna show you. I'll show you a flick.
You guys walking
If I'm
around
gonna send you a flick,
looking like
Please.
hey,
T-Rail.
if I'm gonna send you a flick of me and the homies.
Exactly. Yeah, that's
Man,
dangerous.
shout out to Figaro's. You know what I mean?
Inside. What else cool with you? Anyway, stop gangbanging, please.
Yes.
Let's move on.
Nah, but yeah. That's cool.
Is there a school food you miss?
Yeah, chalupas.
Yeah, chalupas.
Gas.
I think we agree on chalupas for sure.
Chalupa.
Oh my
Cook,
god.
the school cookies
we
are
didn't have-
always bomb.
Wait, were you LAUSD or were you Glendale?
I was Glendale Unified.
Bruh. You were LAUSD?
Downey USD.
Oh, boo! You guys ain't never had real food, bro. Nah, see, you guys
No,
probably
you
did.
ain't never had real
it's
food.
like-
You had processed food.
That's true. But wait, did you guys go to the little ticket marks?
Yeah, I think we all had the same food vendors because I had chalupas.
Well, we
too.
didn't have vendors.
We didn't have
You
chalupas.
don't know that you had vendors or not because it's literally a vendor is the people that give this food to the schools.
Oh.
So like, you know what I'm saying?
I was like, we had
Did
a
that
fat
little
lunch lady.
apple plate show up? You know that truck that had the apple?
Well, I never saw the truck pull
Oh,
up.
okay. Yeah, they all get their food from somewhere. So.
But yeah, chalupas, for sure I miss the chalupas.
Right.
Coffee cake.
Oh
Coffee
my.
cake.
Hey, did you guys put the milk on top of the coffee cake or made a hole that put the milk inside in the little hole of the coffee cake?
I've never had that.
See, Downey and Glendale.
You.
Downey and Glendale.
Yeah, we didn't have shit like
You
that.
guys need to get it together, jeez.
We had really good coffee cake. We had really good cookies. The cookies were bomb. And then you could buy soda. Like the soda was like.
My freshman
Oh,
year.
you
well,
couldn't
I
buy
didn't
soda.
get that.
Yeah.
Michelle
Michelle
Obama.
Michelle Obama.
Oh, sorry, Michelle
Yeah.
Obama. Nah,
My freshman year, we had
Salahala.
KFC
Salahala.
famous bowls that we could buy
Wow.
at school. It was
Fool,
lit.
Can we get the cookies that I brought by
We
the way?
had, and then we had
so much money in your school, by the way.
Does someone have
There's just a
coffee?
lot of money.
Yeah, we had famous
Yeah.
bowls. We had I think cheeseburgers, McDonald's cheeseburgers. This was freshman year, and then Michelle
Yeah.
Obama happened.
Thank you.
And then
Yo,
we didn't
verga.
have none of that shit after that. The next 3 years.
We
You
had
know,
health.
For you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy that I didn't get the cheeseburgers and the chicken sandwiches I got were from the homie that I used to go buy them at Jack
Yeah,
for
and
$1 and
bring
come
back.
sell them for $2.
Oh, okay. Oh shit.
Yeah,
entrepreneurs.
Entrepreneurs, the homie.
Out the backpack?
Oh, no, I found a duffel bag. He used to go in the morning. But because when you're in high school, certain shit, like, you want certain shit even if it's cold. Like, even if it's cold,
Right.
we used to munch on it. But every once in a while, you got one of the creative homies that had, like, a warmer. Like, the one where you put the food and it stays warm.
Oh shit.
For the Hunger Island, you saw chips with the big-ass bottle of limon and
To
tapatio.
school?
To school? For what?
Hey, there was this kid.
Bro, when there's a want, there's a need, boy. For
Facts.
real. Like,
When
nah.
there's a want, there's a
Did I say that
need.
right?
When there's
Yeah.
a will, there's a way.
On gut.
think it's-
Wait, oh. wait, say it again.
When there's a want, there's a need. When you want
No.
something.
Supply
Oh, no,
and
it's wrong,
demand, there's...
I
Yeah.
said it wrong. But you're right. The way you said it is right.
When there's a will,
But
there's
yeah,
a
shout out to
No,
homies.
you're right. I'm wrong. You're so right. You're right. I'm not correcting you.
Shout out to the fans.
You're right.
They're traumatized. Nah, but yeah.
There was this guy who had a big duffel bag full of tortas that his mom made every morning.
Gosh.
He's probably a millionaire
And
now.
he was
That's
selling them
early
bitches.
hustle.
Literally, he would sell out before like 10 a.m. before we went to snack.
Yeah.
And you would see the people, and I'll be like, "Yo, you got any more?" He'd be like, "Nope, sold out." I'm like, "Fuck."
Damn.
He was for sure making a killing, but it was dope because he was like helping support his family.
Yeah.
Like it was really like, "Oh yeah, nah, this is me and my mom shit. Like we're really making money off this." Like to
Nah,
eat
shit, we
and
used to,
live, you know.
shit, one of the Hungers, shout out to Hungers, on lunch, like, on Fridays, her mom, like, would sell food outside of school, but, she was like, oh, one day she was like, my mom sells food, and we're like, what? It was like 10 orders, and it was like, what, like, $10 each. Her mom made, like, a cool $100, and she'd be like, si me compran, I know you guys are kids, so si me compran, les doy una soda por gratis. So we used to buy we used to buy sopes or tinga offer,
Nice.
and we used to go
That's
through
right.
the cut. The mom used to put it over the fence, and we used to get man. It was amazing, bro.
That's fire.
Shout out to entrepreneurs during
Facts.
school.
Little hustlers.
Hell yeah.
The chip was the ultimate bag, though. If you saw chips, you were getting it cracking.
With the little like 30-cent chips.
No, like the middle sized one, they were fire.
Facts.
We're gonna get sad right now.
Yeah. I think we've been avoiding this.
Yeah, we have.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't come and we forgot.
There's no way.
There's no... That was Diosito. Do you know?
Well, okay, so you guys, as you guys know, this past weekend, was it the weekend?
Mm-hmm.
We lost 2 legends. Carmen Salinas,
Carmencita.
and then we lost our OG, our grandfather, our brother, our dad, our vecino, our uncle, our grandpa, El Don,
El Rey.
El Rey, Vicente Fernandez. And we talk about a lot about this on the podcast, about us being Latino, being raised with just, obviously, that's the reason you guys fuck with us, because of all the similarities and all the dope same traditions and music and cuisines and everything that we all eat together, because you guys relate. So as much as you guys were feeling the sadness over our good OG, opened a lot of doors for the Latino community, whether it was in Mexico, whether it was in the United States, or whether it was anywhere where there was a Mexican. The conversation of this person, Vicente Fernandez, was always brought up. And it was never a bad thing. It was always like, I don't know what he's saying, but I know his music's powerful. But when you didn't know, when you said it, just made it 10 times, a million times powerful. So we lost him this at the age of 81.
Yeah.
81, and cheers to Vicente Fernandez.
Yeah.
You make me so proud, Duno. I'm so proud of you.
What?
Yeah.
I love you a lot.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers for Chente, Chente forever.
Chente forever.
Oh, that was good right there. I ain't gonna lie, every time I take a shot now, I be thinking about it like, damn, Chente took that big ass chug and did it with Ouija.
In concert?
Yeah.
And he just kept singing.
Sing operatic lyrics, like he would be like, oh.
Yeah, it was just crazy.
Yeah, so when they were like describing him, they said something about like he had a velvet voice, and I was like, oh shit, like velvet's like that soft, like
yeah, feels good.
Yeah, and like he does, like you don't know how to explain it, and I think it's just because he had such a strong voice, and then it became like soft, so his like range, so it's like a smooth like butter voice, but then like strong, like almost like super proud.
Yeah.
So that range was crazy. But I think beyond that, it's like, I don't know that there's any other artist that we remember from my childhood. We have to represent our love life, our party life, and our family life. And we use when we grieve someone, we use when we're heartbroken from someone, we use when we're celebrating, and we remember from fucking chores. Like, there's no other artist that takes that spot, and it's incredible that he was able to do that. And I think everyone says, like, we were dreading this moment. Yeah. Because we all know, it's like, sometimes, like, I don't know if, like, you know, like, I dread, like, if my parents pass. Mm-hmm. We dread that Chente passes. Like, that's how close he was to all of us.
He seemed invincible for a long time.
Super.
Like somebody that would never leave this earth as long as we were, you know, on this earth as well.
Yeah. And it's crazy because, like we've all cried to Chente music, but now that we listen to Chente music, we're crying for him. Usually, like, he helps us cry for someone else, or for, like, our feelings, or someone that's passed away, or a girl, or a guy. But now it's like you listen to that, and you're like, oh. And we all know he's older. Like, it's part of life. He's 81, you know? But it still is crazy.
A part of me is very, like, damn, but a part of me knows he lived a great life.
Great life.
Yeah. Like
crazy life.
Yeah, crazy. He was just.
You see what they fucking Narcos did to his son?
Oh yeah.
His oldest son, they fucking kidnapped him. They sent his fingers to Chente, and Chente got his son back.
Yeah.
The oldest one, not Alejandro.
Yeah.
Like, there's literally a Fernández son with no, like, missing fingers.
Yeah, like
that's a wild life.
And he didn't move after that. They said, "Oh, you're gonna move to like
the
US
States,
or something."
Yeah, he's like, no.
And he's like, "No, I'm staying
Stay
here."
in his rancho.
This is like my
it's
country.
me. You're not gonna scare me.
Yeah.
But I think like it's just one of those persons where it's like I know, like example, like obviously if we were to be able to meet his wife, it wouldn't be like I'm sorry. It'll be more like I think obviously they know more about details of what he was going through, health wise. And I seen the videos where his son I think his son was singing.
Yeah, the night before
she was
he
there.
passed.
You could tell obviously
that was the night they buried, like, they had a memorial.
Yeah, obviously like she was sad, but you could also tell like they're probably like they're okay, like, you know, they like lo superaron right away because they know he was such a great person, and obviously it's still sad. That's even though he's this huge idol, this amazing person, but that was their father, and they knew, and her husband and best friend, and they knew him obviously in a different way, where he was just like he's okay, you know, like he's no longer suffering from health. But I love his life, bro. His life was amazing, great music. You know what I mean?
He represented so much.
A lot.
I feel like, similar to what Letty said, he was a man's man, very masculine. You know what I'm saying?
But also very loving. He was proud of his emotions.
Very in touch with his
masculine, but also
feelings.
able to be sensitive.
Able to be vulnerable with his music. Just the standard of like a strong man, like, yeah, this is what I do. Like, I'm honorable.
Right.
He was never caught up in no bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, as far as, you know, the majority of the public knows.
Right.
He was just like somebody that we can look at as Latinos and just be like, yo, that's like a standard. That's like an idol. That's like somebody that we all would aspire to be to, like from our grandparents, our great-grandparents on down. Everybody looks at him like, and I felt like every older Mexican man just had a understanding that like their wife was in love with him and it was okay. Right?
Yeah.
And everybody's acceptable. Like, okay, yeah, he's him. Like,
he's
we get it. You know, like you're allowed to watch his movies, and I'm not gonna get jealous because like shit, I wish I was Chente too. Goddamn
and then it's also one of those things where like, and I see the other side of it just because I was raised by girls where they're like, there's always like a certain machismo in people's family. Yep. And Chente was probably the type to like, just an example. Obviously, I don't know this, but like let's just say Chente is like Chente's granddaughter got pregnant, right, young. Chente would be the one to be okay with it, like accept them, be there for them. That was his type of way of showing love. He wasn't like, he was powerful, a man, machismo, but he was also you could tell he was very loving and very understanding, and he knew there was such thing as emotions as a man, and he expressed that, and I love that about him. Like he was very you could tell he was open-minded to love and to being himself, and I think that's dope.
And still a man.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, and I think that's the dope part about Chente is that like he was, don't get it twisted, he was that machista fool.
Yeah.
But he was like, hey, I'm gonna still be this guy, and hey, I could be sensitive too.
Exactly.
And I hurt sometimes too. I'm sad sometimes too. I want my girl back too.
And even like there's like different different songs. I think it's Mujeres Divinas, like where he's talking about like what guy talk is, like fuck that bitch or whatever, and he's like, look, I feel you. Women have hurt me too, but the most beautiful moments in my life have been spent with a woman.
Exactly.
And it's like things like that is only something a guy can tell you, you know?
Yeah.
And that he was like had like that knowledge. And by the way, maybe Mujeres Divinas wasn't even written by him, because I know with Mexico a lot of it is covers and a lot of shit like that.
Yeah.
But like I think the way that his voice was, like you felt it and you understood it.
Yeah.
One thing I think that was really important about Chente and Alejandro is their relationship. They exuded like father-son, that stronghold, that like I'm proud that I have my child, and that Alejandro was like, I love my dad. Like to me, I think that's important in any minority family, but I think it's important for Latinos to see like that pride in your lineage.
And they're very affectionate.
Yeah, they're
each
super
other.
affectionate. You think of songs like Mi Viejo, or like I'm gonna get it wrong, but it's like El Amor, something about how, like I was listening to it on the way here. Chente was doing this song about like, if I pass away and you ever miss my kisses, go kiss your mom and tell her it's from all the ones that I've given her. Like all the kisses I've given her, have her kiss you for me, like or whatever. Like that shit is like some shit only a dad can tell a son.
Yeah.
Like and so I think that example, more than anything, whatever we tell you ain't shit. Whatever we show you is the shit. And their example of father-son was incredible.
Well, also a good example of when a man sticks around to be a dad. Because, bro, you could tell, like, even example, like, I see how, like, obviously Vic's a dad, but I see how little Vic is with Vic, where it's like, it's affectionate, and Vic's not like, we're both men, and, like, it's more like, but I think that's, and I see that with a lot of homies where their dads stuck around, and you don't see it a lot, you don't. Where their dads stuck around, and all those homies that have dads, they love their dad very dearly, like, because when a man sticks around, and Chente's obviously been around for a long time. I think he was born in 1941. So Chente was it 1941?
I don't know, but if it was, shout out to
1940.
You.
Yeah. Okay,
shout
so
out to you.
Yeah.
Get it.
Yeah. But
fuck with me, doc.
Yeah, but you could see like I know there's like this big fucking like way of like, and especially his era. You guys understand that he's from an era where especially like I'm gonna keep it a book like
where they drank a lot of
they drank a lot of mezcal and we're very
Feeding their family.
and we're big culos. They were culos. They were fucking machismo fucking and obviously there was always a bunch where they were great men. They didn't beat their wives, but they were hard workers. And Chente happened to be one of those. Obviously his career was different. He wasn't an albañil. He obviously had the blessing of God where he could sing, but you could tell the way he was as a dad shows a lot on his kid, and that just it passes on to tradition. You know what I mean?
And he didn't have an easy life. Like I know we know him as the superstar, but this fool, like he reminds me, even in his music, it's like rancho music, pueblo music. Like that's where he can tone it down to the most basic of like all of our family and our parents. They know the life he's singing about, and we might not know it, but we know that's where our parents come from, so it means a lot to us.
Everything he did was from an everyman's perspective, and that's why it was so relatable. It's like even though he was the biggest superstar in the world to us, he had his humble beginnings, and he never forgot them, and he always spoke from that point of view. It was never like, on some flexing shit, like oh yeah, like I'm a superstar.
He was not stunning.
Like never. No. It was just like this humbleness that. We all felt like we were in on it together. I went to go see him with my family his last time at Staples Center.
Fire.
Memory I'll cherish forever, especially now. It was me, my grandma, my grandpa, my dad, my son's mom. She was pregnant with Lil Vic.
Wow.
And my tias and their husbands. And we're just all there having a great time. Next to my grandma, we're all singing. And, the way he just looks up at the crowd, he was just like, we're all in this together. We're all taking shots together. I'm no better than any of you. We're all in on this. You guys paid to have a show and have a performance.
So I'm gonna give you that.
And I'm with y'all. We're partying together is what it always felt like, So that was just such a dope experience to have. And, I feel like that's why everybody could listen to him because of his humbleness. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody can relate.
It's like, I don't know how to put this and not fucking be a dumbass bitch and cry. But he reminds me a lot of so my dad had a really bad relationship with his dad. Like my grandpa, I come to learn later. My grandpa was really abusive, like physically abusive. And my dad's goal always was to not be like that.
It's okay. It's okay.
I'm grateful. I'm about to cry.
Sorry.
There's tissue right there.
I just get like that when I think about my dad.
I know.
Cause literally the way that Alejandro talks about I dread the day my dad dies. That's how I think of my dad. But it takes someone to stop that cycle.
Yes,
or not to put your shit on blast, but I know if you have a kid, you're gonna be in their life because you know what it feels like to not have someone in your life.
The best dad.
Yeah, and so it's when I think of that, I think of Chente's example with Alejandro and with all his sons. It's just Alejandro was one that sang, right? It's I'm gonna be here for you. I'm gonna bring you on stage. I'm gonna support you and all of that. And it's that's so important. That's I can't stress that enough, that's so important for us to see, so that we know how to treat our children, so that our children know how to treat their children. And it's that's such an important example. And I don't know, it has nothing to do with his music, but it's literally about who he was. And literally you could find 1,000 things wrong with him. I know people say it's fucked up because as soon as he died, people are with their think pieces about the shit that he's done wrong. That's true, but you also gotta separate what they did for Latinos, as a whole, as a community, as Mexicans. It's important because we're low-key taught with rancho life to be disconnected sometimes. Just the stories that I've heard, I don't know why I'm talking about this. I'm sorry that I'm talking about this. But my grandpa was abusive to my dad, but also my grandpa's mom. I always think of why are people the way they are? My grandpa was abusive. I'm why were you abusive? What happened to you? His mom sold him. His mom sold him to go work in the fields to somebody. I don't know if she needed money or whatever, but he was 8 years old. So then you have to think of what an 8-year-old was taught that love is, or what love isn't, or this fool's sleeping with animals, right? And so then he has kids and he doesn't know how to treat them. So I always think of what made someone like that, and that's really where they come from. They come from survival. So now when you're able to like stop that, it's important that you make it intentional, that you do stop it. And Chente makes me think of that, like of what he did with his family, what he's showing us. It's weird, but like in his music, I've never heard another artist, well, I'm sure there are, but that makes music from a father's perspective to their sons, so that their sons know what to do after they pass. Like, that's so important. Yeah. And I know, like, daughters are important too, but just to me, like, I think teaching a man how to be a man in the right way, even if you were treated like shit, is one of the most important things in the world, because men, like, run the world. Like, I know it's like the weird girls run the world, but it's men who set the precedent of how to treat women, of how to be men towards each other. And so, like, I don't know, I'm talking too much, but no, like that's what I really think of when I think of Chente.
No, I feel you. And I really enjoyed how, like, his lyrics, again, like you said, he didn't maybe write all of them. Right. But, you know, growing up, I would hear his music, and, you know, obviously I like the songs and how they sound, and then it's very nostalgic. But once I got older and I started really, like, paying attention to every single lyric, I would be like, oh my God, like, this motherfucker spitting. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this bars. Por tu maldito. Yeah. Like, it's like, that was like the first, like, toxic shit. Say. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like,
Lástima que seas ajena. Like, oh shit, like, I want to fuck you, but, like, you belong to someone else. I know that's not the best
like,
one
you know,
to,
just, yeah, like, por una mujer, like, it's all feelings. The shit that we would do for a woman. You know what I'm saying? And he's putting that out there, like, I do this, I do that. All of this is just for this girl.
He was a certified gangster simp.
Yeah.
Like, I love that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it was, he made it, like, that's what I'm saying. I fuck with all his shit. Like, I thought it was dope. Obviously, as a kid, I was like, turn it off. Yeah, Drake. But, like, obviously, as I got older, when we're just younger and we start, like, when I started hitting, like, my,
when the things that he says are relatable.
He's like, she broke my heart, too.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll never forget. It's kind of dark or whatever, but my dad, like, my parents got divorced, right? So I remember it was always like a back and forth, like, we're going to stay together, we're going to break up, we're going to stay together, we're going to break up. But the day that I know my dad really, because it was like, whatever, my dad didn't want the divorce to happen, you know? My mom was more the one. And so my dad finally, like, after trying so hard and everything.
Kind of accepted it?
He accepted it that day. He was singing Chente at the top of his lungs in the garage. Like, loud as fuck. Yeah. Like, it was crazy.
And it can't be anyone else.
Yeah.
But it's that. And the thing is, the beautiful thing about Chente and what he did is that we'll have the music forever. It's just we lost the chance to show the man our appreciation. We'll have it forever. Like, his family's gonna know it. It's like it's just a chance to show the appreciation to him. But again, I know he knows it.
Yeah.
I don't want to say the dude in Coco was him. What's his name? The bad guy.
Oh,
something de la Cruz.
Yeah.
Is it Hector de la Cruz?
Ernesto de la Cruz or?
Come on, y'all. We all saw Coco.
Yeah. Right.
I think it's Ernesto.
I think
Ernesto
it might have
de la
been.
Cruz. Yeah.
So it's like, before we found out that was a piece of shit guy, we all thought like, oh, that's like Chente.
Yeah.
Even when he went to like,
it is Ernesto de la Cruz.
So even when he went to like the underworld, and then you saw all the, what's it called? All his stuff that people put in the ofrendas. Mm-hmm. It's like a bunch of chihuahuas, a bunch of guitars. I'm like, this is what it would look like for Chente.
Yeah.
Like, he's just, like, next Dia de los Muertos is gonna be popping because of fucking Vicente Fernandez. Like, all the shit where he's gonna be have from
a lot
ofrendas.
of places to visit.
Yeah. That fool always reminded me of him. He's bad.
Yeah.
He killed his homie. But, like, I don't know, like, the love he got, it reminds me of,
I remember
like,
seeing,
Vicente
I watched Coco with my grandma, and I was like, oh, I think this is Chente.
Yeah, like,
you know, I told her, and then she was like, oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Makes sense, yeah, until...
Yeah.
Unless...
I still haven't seen Coco.
You haven't... What?
What?
You did that whole skit about it, too?
I did a really good job, too.
You did? How would you even know about it? Like...
Why haven't you ever seen Coco?
Because I heard it was sad.
Okay, it's funny because there's this meme of like...
and then
someone watching Coco is like, Coco's not sad, last 5 minutes. Oh, yeah. It's the end that's sad.
Yeah.
No, but yeah. Okay, I might have to watch it tonight.
You have to watch
Christmas
it.
vibes. I might have to
It's
order
not
some.
Christmas vibes, but you have to watch it.
But it's like gloomy weather vibes.
gloomy
sure.
weather vibes.
And then you know what's crazy? Like I thought it was like the dopest. Like even like the obviously people were doing like dope graphics. Shout out Angie, she made a dope graphic.
Yeah.
Shout out Ugly Primo. He made an amazing
Oh,
graphic.
Homer?
Yeah.
Is it Homer with the car looking at Chente?
Oh, that was no.
I
He
didn't
did
see
the one where he did like the design where Chente's
Yeah,
taking
the
the bottle,
tequila?
but it was like he when the famous one where he's like okay. But I seen one where
He did that graphic?
he
It's
did.
not a picture?
We already posted it.
No, he like animated it.
Yeah, he animated his own.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. But there's also a graphic right here. I'm gonna send it to you. How should I put it right here? Where it was the Virgencita's birthday.
Oh yeah, that one.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, bro, that shit made me want to tear up.
Oh,
so you guys, there was
He made that?
No.
Oh.
somebody else made it, but there was a graphic of the Virgencita. It was the Virgencita's birthday.
Insert it.
Boom, right here, and Chente is like obviously getting, and she's asking him like, "Oh, me trajiste serenata," and it's like, damn.
So for people who don't know,
Maxi Madrecita.
he passed away on
The day of the Virgin
the
Mary's
day of the
birthday.
Yeah,
Virgin
her
Mary,
birthday. Yeah,
December
it's a
12th.
celebration day.
So what
We
you
always celebrate
That's
her
interesting.
on that
Yeah.
day, and
Shut up, Josh.
Why? I'm just saying.
He's
that's
trying to
real.
conspiracy theory.
I'm just
it.
saying that's very interesting that he died on that day. That's crazy.
Any day of the year is gonna be a day of something happening.
Okay, we're gonna edit this clip of conspiracy.
Fuck up, Josh.
But yeah, no, I thought that was dope because, like, as weird as it sounds, not to get all religious and shit, like that's not me, but I'm a big believer of like the Virgin Mary. I know everybody has their beliefs, which is I support, I understand, I respect, but me as a, yeah, the Virgin Mary's always been like just something like that's my morenita. I like, I like every time I leave the house, I like me persino, and I always like just I like. So I think it was that like the anime was like so dope, like like the fact that he was like
came to sing to her on
I
her
want another
birthday.
shot.
Yeah, I
It's
think that was
amazing.
I don't want no more.
I sent that graphic to my grandma, and then she said, "Sí creo que la está cantando ahorita." And I was just
Yeah.
like, and she really like believed it, like like she says that, like she really means it, like.
Nah, yeah, for
And
sure.
I was just like, damn, that's so dope. To just imagine that image is just so powerful, and be like, wow, like really imagine him up there like singing to her.
But it's just like
Side note, would Chente be okay with you guys not drinking right now? Like literally out of all the
I don't want
fucking
to cry.
days.
I'm not gonna
I
lie.
know we're not gonna cry. We're gonna move past
Any more
it.
shots?
But
I'm
honestly,
not
like you
crying.
said it in the group chat, Vic.
Yeah.
People are like no other podcast
Yeah.
has the platform to talk about it like
Yeah.
we do. Like we're seeing other people. Even shout out to Andrew Schulz. Like
Oh, yeah, that
other
was
people
dope. Shout out Andrew
outside
Schulz.
of the community
Yeah.
even like give their honor to him.
Yeah.
But it's us that they're looking to.
You're
So
right.
we're gonna
Alright, let's
get
another
fucked
shot.
up.
Yeah,
Like
let's get another
fuck
shot.
yeah.
All right, if I cry,
if not today, then when?
if I
For
cry, then
Chente.
whatever.
We need to top Andrew Schulz.
Shout out
The
to Schulz.
first thing Josh said today, you guys, we need to be better than whatever the fuck Andrew Schultz is. The white man cannot outbeat us.
Real quick, Letty, are you friends with Andrew Schultz? Okay, Andrew Schultz,
No.
I love you.
Yeah,
Wait,
facts.
you want to know what's funny?
Wait,
Let me
wait.
tell you.
Wait let me get this on my chest real quick. I love your improv. It's amazing. I look up to you.
You want to meet him?
Yes, if you want. Mind. I study you. Not in a weird way. I don't want to be like you, or maybe a little bit. I love your shit. I think you're. You know what it is, man. Andrew Schultz, he'll make it on the block. He finds everything wrong with somebody, and I love it. I just think it's amazing that he's like this fucking not give a fuck. I'm gonna make fun of you, but he's also very understanding and dope. And I love his shoe game. Not a lot of comedians have shoe game. They be wearing some bullshit. Andrew Schultz got some swag.
He's one of my favorite white people ever because he doesn't have any white guilt, and that's cool as fuck.
Yeah, he don't give a fuck, yo.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I love but it's just people understand. Like, yeah, he's a great podcaster. That's where you mostly know him from, right?
Yeah, well,
but you guys understand
I listen to
his
stand-up.
clips. I sit there and I go like, oh my god, how the fuck did he think of that?
Yeah.
No,
But he's also older than me, so I know he's like experienced more shit in life. But as a young 21-year-old comedian,
I love how tapped in he is with the Mexican culture because he came to UCSB. He went to Cal State UCSB.
San Bernardino?
Yeah, not San Bernardino. Sorry,
Santa Barbara.
Santa Barbara, yeah.
Okay.
He went to Santa Barbara for college, so he just knows a lot about the Mexican culture and like he really always talks
I
about
didn't
that.
even know that.
Yeah.
And
Because
I've been
Loki, I
listening-
met him when I went to go do Brilliant Idiots for the first time.
I've been listening to
And
them
he
for a long
literally
time.
was like, how come Cali Mexicans don't look like New York Mexicans? He's like, because in New York, Mexican girls look like boxes.
Oh shit.
Where
Yeah.
my motherfucking money?
Hey, there's one Mexican girl in New York that watches this show, and she's not built like a box. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to you, Lorena.
Don't be fucking gross. Sorry.
What?
We're talking about Chente here.
I'm
Well,
sorry.
anyways,
Yeah.
shout out to Andrew. I'm gonna get you on the phone if I can this podcast.
Yo, and he did the Chente thing before.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like,
Okay, so
this
this is my
happened.
thing.
Oh, he did?
I was
Yeah.
I didn't know
I
that.
don't know why, but I looked at who he was following, like what mutual friends we have. And he was following Vicente. Literally last year.
Wow.
Shout out George Strait, by the way. George Strait, the country artist, he was a big fan of
Okay,
Chente.
yeah.
Gave him his flowers.
So I DM'd him and I'm like, dude, you know who Vicente Fernandez is? Because we think it's like just ours. And he's like, fuck yeah, like I love that man, like that's the GOAT. And I was like, dude, you're fucking honorary. I called him Andres. You're Andres now. And he sent me a clip of like this one thing he did where with mariachis, and it was a Chente song. And I was
he's
like,
not
go
Andres, he's
ahead.
Andrew.
Yeah, no, it's Andres.
Andrew.
So shout out to Schulz, like and the thing is like he's the white man. He's almost like MAGA white.
Yeah. His last name is Schulz.
He walks that line.
Yeah, he definitely walks that line. So you don't know how he feels about us.
Yeah.
But this shows me like at least a little like, all right.
Nah, and then I love how when he's like doing his comedy thing, like when he's about to say something stupid, he like they say like something funny obviously, but you know it's very offensive and he doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
He'll be sitting straight and he'll go like he's about to fuck you up, like yeah, you don't even know what. But yeah, shout out.
For those
him.
of you who don't know who Andrew Schulz is,
You're a fucking dumbass.
we're about to take another shot for Chente. Shout out to Chente.
Shout out Andrew Schultz as well for being a
We
great.
should do a TikTok like this is Letty and this is my third shot. Or like,
Yo, this is oh shit.
Wow.
like when you're your third shot, whatever. Cheers. Cheers.
Oh my god, we got some drinking.
That would be the last one. Yeah, facts. We finished the bottle. What would Chente say? He would want this for us.
Chente will be like, mijo.
Otro shot. You know what? You know what I learned? This is a super random fact, but I want to bring it up. His music was like, it's interesting that like Letty said that we think that he's only like exclusive to Mexicans and only Mexicans know him. You know what I'm saying? Like, but Salvadorians loved him too. Guatemalans, like it goes deeper than that.
Oh, your BM is
She's Salvadorian,
so
and her
her
mom
family was
loved Chente. Yeah, there was like, you know, obviously there's a thing of like Salvadorians don't like Mexicans, but they fucking love them some Chente. Like they will play that shit all the time, just like us.
And then
I think it's the language too, because you got to think of like a lot of the shit we like Shakira's not she's Arab,
like Colombian, I think.
Arabic Colombian.
Yeah.
I don't know if Elvis Crespo is.
I'm
Sonora
not
Dinamita
sure.
is definitely Salvi
Yeah.
or.
I think they're like no, I
It's
think they're
just all like
Argentinian.
yeah.
mixing. Yeah.
So it's like Bad Bunny's not Mexican, you guys.
Exactly.
I
Yeah.
want you guys to know that Bad Bunny.
I don't
is,
think anyone thinks Bad
No,
Bunny
I
is
just
Mexican.
think. No, I just think overall people just think like.
Other people outside looking in.
He's Puerto Rican.
Outside of
Puerto
Latino.
Rican.
Outside of
You thought he
Latino.
was Mexican, Josh?
Oh shit, I don't know.
There's like more
Oh my
Mexican
God.
reggaeton, the Puerto Rican.
Becky
Yeah.
G.
Oh.
Becky G.
She's more pop. I don't think
Yeah,
she's
she's like pop.
reggaeton.
So
Yeah.
we don't claim
Why?
it?
Cause the girl.
We do claim her. I fuck with Becky G.
I love Becky G.
I don't like her boyfriend, but I like her.
No, Bad Bunny.
That Bunny, we do claim her.
Honorary.
He's
He did a
Latino.
corrido. He did a corrido too.
that's
Like Maluma. Shout out to Maluma.
Oh yeah, Maluma.
Shout out, shout out,
Talk about
Maluma.
it.
Oh, real quick. Shout out. Oh, we talked about it. Shout out Jay Cortez because he made the song with Ivan, the one that Tu sonrisa.
I don't know if I like
tu
Jay Cortez because of who he's dating.
Okay, but that's we can't judge our homie for loving who he loves. We gotta support.
I'm just saying.
We gotta support.
I fuck with Jay Cortez because he supports the homies brand Contra.
Oh yeah, shout out
Primo
Contra.
and Storm.
Shout out Latinos, we winning, man.
Yeah, the homies just got a billboard over there.
Yeah, shout out Ugly Primo for the billboard.
Yeah. Oh wait, really quick.
Right.
His Chente's music
Yes,
was
I was
banned.
gonna say, are we ready to move on from Chente? Because
Wait,
I don't.
one-
I think we're
Yeah.
distracting ourselves so we don't cry. But back.
One more thing. Chente's music, I read this somewhere, was banned in the Philippines because when people would play El Rey, they would literally get rambunctious in the bars and like start fights, and they said
Wow.
it was like too powerful music.
Of a song.
Yeah, literally that, and that's like a whole different country, whole different language. So,
Although we were conquered by Spaniards, so a lot of our Spanish is like Tagalog.
Do you know what I was
which
gonna
is
say right now?
What?
Chente, I love you, but we're gonna move on just a little bit.
No, we're not.
Right now? Okay.
Okay.
Shout out Joe Coy. I was at a show.
So we moved on.
No, we're not. We're not gonna.
Wait, let me finish.
No, let us finish.
Okay.
Talking about Chente, and then we go into Joe Coy because I know what you're about to say. So shout out to you. I just feel like it's really like what's with Mexico. You die today, you're buried tomorrow. Like a lot of Latin America is like that, and they literally had his memorial service. I think he died at 6 a.m. They had his memorial service that night. Damn. And low key, it's because of like they knew it was gonna happen and stuff like that. But it's like I don't know that gives us a chance to mourn.
Yeah.
And we need to have our chance to like say goodbye. Like there's so much beauty in what happened with like Nipsey's memorial or Kobe's memorial or things like that. Like when a big figure passes away and they let the public see.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know that we're gonna get that with Chente. I think the people that were there got it, which is incredible. But I think we owe it to ourselves, like to give.
I would have gave so much
that
to be in Guadalajara or probably any part of Mexico when that happened, to be able to just be really in the moment and feel everything and mourn with other people. That always feels better. I wasn't really able to mourn this weekend because of Rolling Loud, but when I found out in the morning, like I'm not gonna lie, I shed a few tears and I just wanted to hug my grandma because I'm just like, damn, like she's probably sad as hell going through it. And then it's just like you said, it just makes you reflect and think like, damn, so everybody's gonna go one day, like for real, you know what I'm saying? So
and even like, so we're the age that's on social media, but low-key we have to break it to the ones that aren't on social media, because Primer Impacto hasn't said it or whatever, like whatever channels have not said it.
No, because
and that's like crazy.
The announcement was made on Instagram officially, you know. So I literally text them like super early, like 6 a.m. I woke up super early that day, and I texted to them, and I was just like, damn, like, it sucks, you know.
I put it in my family group chat too, and I was like, fuck, like I hate that I'm the one, but. And it's sad because literally that's how many like when they say like, look, we have tres generaciones tequila, it's literally all the generaciones that are like, they know, like they care. Yeah. And it's deep for all of us, right? Yeah. I see 2 of you. How did you tell your mom? Did you tell your mom?
No, my mom saw. My mom be on Facebook and stuff.
Shout out to your mom.
On her face?
So she told you?
No, I mean I brought it up, but she's like, oh yeah, sí lo vi.
Lo vi en el face.
Sí lo vi que Ellie Carmen Salinas.
Yeah, Carmencita.
Yeah, that's the way.
And shout out to Carmen, because you did incredible stuff too. I don't want to leave you out because I know that you did so much just with the novela work, just with being an actress and all of that. So like definitely love to you.
Love to her.
I just feel like it's a crazy overshadow because it's fucking Chente.
It sucks when stuff like that happens, when one person gets overshadowed like that. That's like when I think, who was it, like Jane Fonda died the same day as Michael Jackson.
Because it's like
nobody cared.
Jane Fonda, shout out to you, but like Michael Jackson just died.
It's literally Michael Jackson.
I had to. So I work at Power, and we have like 2 people that are not from LA. One guy's from North Carolina, one girl's from Chicago, and they're both black. And so when we're talking about Chente, we have to explain to them, like off air, like who Chente is. And it's crazy because we know who Chente is, but there are a lot of people that don't know who that is. Yeah. And it's like to explain him it's so hard, because it was like, it's like the guy that like was such a manly man but could make guys go in their feelings. It's kind of like a Michael Jackson, but also like a Drake, because of the Drake meme. Like you guys have seen that meme where it's like Drake makes grown men cry, and then it's Chente like, hold my beer, like watch what I do. Like there's that, and then it's like, but also like an Elvis, because he's been around so long. Like it's not new school. It's like to our parents too. Like Drake is for us. Yeah. But it's like MJ, like I would say like an MJ, but it's weird because like Chente didn't dance. Yeah. But Chente was that dude. It's really hard to explain him. He's just himself. I said the words icon, the words legend were made for someone like Chente. Yeah.
Those almost seem like understatements.
Understatements because of what he did.
What he represented.
It's scary almost because it's like, when we think about it, who is left? Yeah. Juanga has died. Chente has died. Joan Sebastian has died. Yeah. I think all that's left is the dude that looks like Jesus.
Marco Antonio Solis.
Yeah, Marco Antonio Solis. Like, protect him at all costs.
Luis
I don't even think Luis Miguel is up there.
Pepe Aguilar?
Luis Miguel is like with, Pepe.
Pepe.
Luis Miguel is like with Ricky Martin. Like they still got some time, I feel.
Yeah,
They're
more
younger.
They're more in the. They shake their hips. They shake
Yeah,
their hips.
their hips still work. Hips don't lie. But I feel like that's crazy for the Latino community.
Yeah.
Like we are losing our legends. It's crazy, and a lot leaves with them. It just brings a reality of like, oh shit, we're human. We're gonna pass away one day. Like death is a part of life.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy too? I was reading, all the bigger icons in Mexican culture that were, you know, similar to Chente that came before him. They all passed away like in their 40s. So he was literally the only one that was able to age so gracefully. And his career is literally a case study on sticking to you. He never tried to switch up, make no modern shit. You know, he just literally, he's like, I'm the genre. Like, I'm going to just do me, and I'm going to keep playing these songs, and people are going to keep coming to my concerts. And I'm going to just be me. And I thought that was so dope.
Juan Gabriel had this thing where he's like, I never want to cross over, because a lot of people cross over. Shout out to Selena. I know Alan Sanchez did it. It's like, hey, go from Spanish to English, right? Hit the American market now that they already know you. And I think they asked Juan Gabriel, like, why don't you do songs in English? And he's like, it doesn't hit the same. Like, basically, the feelings are in Spanish.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense unless you know Spanish.
Yeah.
And that's Chente music. Like, it doesn't hit the same if you were to sing in English.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah. Por tu maldito amor.
So deep.
Por tu maldito amor would not hit it in English.
You know, say something.
He wants to cry. Okay.
I'm listening.
I'm fucking buzzed right now.
We haven't got drunk for an episode in like.
Let's do just one more shot. Let's just do one more shot.
We haven't got drunk for
let's just finish 2
an
bottles
episode in like
Chente.
a month or two. Damn.
Facts. I'm slurring.
Yeah, we stopped drinking on the show.
Can you just get it?
I don't want to get in the camera.
Why? Who's gonna know you? The feds or what? He's on America's Most Wanted and we don't know. Fucking.
Hey, does anybody have a charger?
Yeah, I got you.
And then we have to go to court when he gets locked up and go like, he's a great person actually.
No, but for real, like, you know, you ever thought about like when you think, do you think in English or Spanish?
I think in English, but that's good because I've asked my mom, what are you thinking? Because they knew Spanish first.
Yeah.
Do you think in English or Spanish? I love I love where you're going. Did you learn Spanish first?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think in English or Spanish?
Both.
You think in both?
You think in Spanish?
Both.
What do you think in Spanish?
Like, is it? Yeah, that's weird. It's a.
Like,
what is your what's your soul language?
Like when I was younger and I would get in trouble, and I knew I was gonna have to hear my mom, I would think to all the scenarios over my head, like, fui ya no chingues, like ya estás grande, like. But when
so you think in your mom?
Yeah.
What about you, Vic?
Spanish was my first language, but I definitely think in English. Aside from times where there'll be some shit that happens, I'll be like, híjole, like in my mind, like, you know what I'm saying? It'll be like certain reactions that only come out in Spanish, and like Spanish is such an emotive language that
you know,
things are expressed differently.
Emotive is a good word.
Yeah, like to be honest with my friend group, I'm not saying obviously I know Letty's, but in my friend group we use a lot of like my friend group uses a lot of Spanish, like no mames where or arre culo or like what?
You know Letty what?
Like what I'm saying is like your friend group, you guys don't use like we use like arre and way, like
uses arre.
And then but what I'm saying is
right,
like
Angie?
it's rare for somebody like to have that I mean
in their vocab.
In their vocab. Like me and my homies like wearing Gucci like arre, like, or, and if you guys don't know what arre means, it means like, or I bet, or like
no, you know what it means? Arranca.
Yeah, no, so arre like
and I was like, I didn't know what that was.
Yeah, like arre, or we use like or
Angie,
we go like but me and homies be like arre culo, or like no mames culo and shit like that.
I love you.
Hey, do a grito right now. Letty, do a grito.
Sing your favorite Chente song right now.
I'm gonna be so like.
Sing your favorite Chente song right now.
No, let's take a shot right now.
Damn. Well, let's play some. Can we play some Chente?
On your stem.
On your stem. Acapella.
Yeah.
2:30.
What should we play? Should we play El Rey?
3:20. He only has one.
One song on there.
Oh, okay.
It says mijo.
Let's play that and then we're
Only this time.
we're done.
Can we do a reel of just Letty drunk?
Yeah.
See, pass it.
Oh, yeah.
Are you ready? Chente forever?
Another
I
shot.
feel like every time we drink, we're gonna say Chente forever now.
Chente
like,
forever.
cheers, Chente forever.
Cheers.
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 You guys, if the only reason you guys can hear his voice is because we can't get copyrighted, but this is.
It's perfect.
Estos celos me hacen daño, me enloquecen. Jamás aprendería a vivir sin ti.
I kind of don't like it.
Lo peor es que muy tarde
Keep it with a
comprendí.
That was my mom's favorite. She
Savage.
used to fucking switch her
Josh.
favorite.
Can we get a clip of all the shots we took this episode? And let the crying and just put Chente and I know you can do a dope edit.
Facts.
You're doing the fucking drop down and get your eagle on.
While you're talking to him, he's just like, he's like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. That shit was kind of gross. I'm not gonna.
That was a lot gross. Not kind of. Why did my mom like that? Fucking Salvi.
Nah, but yeah.
But
I
yeah.
asked her, I'm like, hey mom, what's your favorite tequila? And she's like, Tres Generaciones. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna drink it for you. Boom.
No,
Damn,
but
I
yeah.
love this episode.
Shout out to Chente.
Shout out to Chente.
We're not
we love
even
you.
beginning the episode. Get ready.
Damn
I think we had to give him as much as we can because no one else is gonna give him this time.
Yeah.
Like
It's like our duty, really.
even like looking. I work at a hip hop station. It's a hip hop station. Why are you laughing, Josh?
No. Not to that.
He's laughing about something else back there.
Yeah, sorry.
We only had like we could like slot it
Mm-hmm.
and like duh, it's a hip hop station, right?
Yeah.
Excuse me. We don't work at a ranchera,
Yeah.
but this is the ranchera.
Yeah.
You're my ranchera.
Ranchero.
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 Wrench and X.
Have you
Ranch
ever
X.
been to?
Red checks.
Latinx is no longer a term. Latinx is no longer a term.
I
you guys.
love that. Fuck Latinx. We can finally say, yeah, that's right, bitch. Yeah.
Fucking
I've
weak
been
ass,
waiting years to say that shit.
fucking weak ass bitch ass
Yeah.
motherfuckers.
Shit don't even make no sense. You can't say it out loud.
Real quick, in TikTok, you fucking weak ass motherfuckers. Y'all wanted to make that Latinx bullshit, boy.
And
You ain't- Y'all motherfuckers ain't tapped in, boy.
Yeah, what the fuck
They
is
trying to do
Latinx?
they did some Latinx TikTok
Yeah.
Hispanic Heritage Month bullshit.
Latinx these nuts, bitch.
Bitch, I'm from the block. You should have came got me.
Bitch, I'm from the block.
Should blame me, bitch.
Hispanics Heritage Month
Yo,
They did that, man.
with an X.
it was a white person that made
I
that.
ain't gonna lie.
That's what bothered me, honestly. It was
fucking.
it was definitely a colonizer who did it.
You motherfucking Latinx bullshit. I ain't gonna lie. I'm telling you, we talked about this shit on the podcast. And when I seen that shit, I was like, damn, TikTok must feel like a fucking goofball motherfucker.
What? Why?
Remember TikTok made this mural about Latinx creators.
Well, what's the story? First of all,
They made a-
hold
they
on.
made a mural about-
Before we get ahead of ourselves, what has
Hold
happened?
on. Sign up to our Patreon for this shit.
Yeah. Like, wait, no. Who has the story? What is really happening? Latinx is no longer
A term. A term. It's no longer.
it was withdrawn.
Yeah.
But it was a big Latino organization
That's Maximo.
that said that they're gonna not use the term anymore.
Yeah, and then so then
okay.
people started, and then it's no longer a term because of that, the power of that, the Hispanic Latino.
Y'all just
organization.
went crazy.
Hold on.
Y'all were just like exploding all of the
Bullshit.
things that you've been waiting, like
Yes.
you've been suppressing
Literally.
for the past 2 years.
Facts.
Yeah.
I just will say, all of us don't care what you do, who you like,
Yeah,
who you
yeah.
love.
Yeah, that's
you
not,
choose,
it's
you
not
choose.
about that.
I mean, at least to me, Latino
Yeah.
was always everybody.
Right, I
Yeah.
agree.
And
But
don't.
to me, like, let me. Fuck, we're too drunk for this.
No,
shit.
no, I'm gonna say Latinx.
no,
Latinx
because
always just seem like-
Spanish. Period. We give feminine. So the thing is, like, they don't like that Latino is like a male term.
Oh,
right?
that was
but
all.
my thing is, it's like. Bota is a female. Like we give everything like a term. Like what is
Yeah.
it? Like galleta is a female, right? Limon is not anything. Like let's give what's a guy? What's a guy term? In Spanish, just by the way Spanish is, something is either feminine or masculine.
Yeah.
And so it's like, it's to me, to call Latinos, it was never like, oh my God, it's anti-woman or it's anti-whatever. And it's like every term is either female or male.
That's just the way
that it's not discriminatory.
Exactly.
And so I'm like, I'm not going to call it botex. Galletex.
Going too far.
Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But I get if you choose that.
Yeah.
But even if you choose that, that's not in Spanish.
Yeah.
Like Latine, there's like a literal term.
Yeah.
Latine was with an E, which fits our language more.
Yeah.
Versus X, there's no term like for Latinx in Spanish doesn't even make sense.
Exactly.
Latine makes sense.
Latinx
for someone
just
that is like gender neutral.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, as
I feel like they didn't even use that shit in Mexico or
Look,
any
look.
Yeah, it's an American thing. That's
what
what's
bothered
weird
me.
about
Let
it.
me tell you guys this. We're all from where I think
We're all from Echo Park.
No, I think Latinos are like what's the percentage of Latinos in LA? But it's like
5,000.
Yeah.
5,000.
That's not a percentage.
It's a lot of.
I don't know. I'm gonna just throw out a crazy 80%, whatever.
80%.
That's
Bro,
not
but
true,
like,
yeah.
bro, I've never once heard somebody be like, "You're a Latinx, aren't you?"
You are.
I'll smack the fuck
this
out
fool
of
says
you know
it.
what? No, you know what? No, I don't. No, what bothered me would be like when like white people would be like, oh yeah, like Latin, like they would refer to me as Latinx. I'm like, yeah,
You don't even know the context.
because they thought it was politically correct. So I appreciate that, but I'm just like, that's such a lame term.
I
Like,
think the
I didn't
problem
fuck
with it is that they didn't give context. Like a lot of us don't know what the fuck you're talking about when you say Latinx.
Yeah.
It's just like y'all are trying to change the way I represent myself.
Yeah.
And without teaching us first. Y'all should have
Exactly.
taught us first and then been like, hey, let's use this one. And if you were about to be inclusive, you would actually include the Spanish language, which uses E instead of an X. So
Exactly.
Latine makes more sense.
Yeah.
So
Man,
there's just that.
It was just weird.
Y'all went crazy right now.
That shit is weak as fuck, boy.
Yeah.
It's funny because Duno looks so jolly. His cheeks
Look, the sun's even out.
Oh,
That's the
shit.
tequila.
are pink right now.
Hey, are we?
I'm gonna
Whoa,
go wild
look.
after this.
Don't touch yourself.
I wasn't touching myself. I was fixing my pants too.
Is it Jaquez or how?
Jacquees.
All right, Jaquez was at Rolling Loud. Did anyone catch him?
I seen
I
part of
didn't.
his set. Yeah.
Dope. How was Rolling Loud?
Well, Rolling
Well,
Loud.
oh, good.
Great transition.
Great.
What do I have so much to say about Rolling Loud.
Rolling Loud recap.
Yeah, Rolling Loud recap.
All right, go.
So, like festivals are like usually respectfully they're shit shows. They're very hectic. A lot of things are going on all at once.
They're never perfect.
It's never perfect. People miss their set times. Access gets revoked. Wristbands are everything. It's a lot to go through. The first day is always a wash in my mind. I've been to enough of them to where I'm like, okay, the first day we just have to figure out the navigation of like where everything's at, how to park, where to go. It's just working out logistics basically.
First day is learning, for sure.
Exactly. It's all logistics the first day. So first day was just that. It was logistics. But we did get to see Blast. Shout out to bro. Great performance. Killed it. So many fans there to see him. It made me proud, to be from the West Coast and we have, another star. West Coast. Eagle Gang. And so that was pretty much it. We left pretty early that time. We stayed in a cabin up in Lake Arrowhead just to be closer to the festival.
Rich.
You feel me? Shout out to Stizzy. You know what I'm saying? Second day, we went. It was a good time. We got a lot more content in that day. What San Bernardino forced Rolling Loud to do was get rid of the artist as soon as they finished performing. They literally had to leave right away.
You're being so serious right now.
I'm trying to focus.
I can't do it.
If I don't focus, I'm just gonna say like a lot in between every single one of my words.
We'll take another shot, fool. Like this is get on our level.
Oh shit!
It's for Chente. It's for Chente.
What are you gonna caption this podcast?
Chente forever, fool.
Chente forever, fool.
Chente forever, fool.
Yeah, that's a great title.
Fucking drunk title.
Chente forever, fool.
No, fool, they're trying to get us drunk. You heard him?
But you're right. One thing I will say about Rolling Loud is it reminded me of Rock the Bells. Because it's in the same, like, fairground. So I know it's before your time. Rock the Bells was the shit. I feel so sad Rock the Bells doesn't exist anymore.
Facts.
But being at Rolling Loud made me feel like, oh shit, I remember I walked there to see Lauryn Hill.
Facts.
Or I walked there to see so-and-so, like Tribe Called Quest was there before, Atmosphere was there before. That was my favorite part about it, that nostalgia. But it was incredible. Shout out to all the acts.
I went to pay dues there a few times as well.
At that same spot where they had the Rolling Loud?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do a lot of shit there.
And there was a lot of people that came up to me about Brown Bag. Shout out to everyone that took a photo, everyone that shouted out Brown Bag, everyone that's been rocking with me for a long time. Like, that was amazing.
Facts.
That's the best part.
Super special shout out to all the people that recognize me as I'm walking by in the crowd. Even the security, shout out to security, helped hook us up.
Yeah.
We're literally right there. He's like,
Brown privilege.
Brown Bag. That was Brown privilege.
Hey,
so,
millonario. You came in a Sprinter. You went into the
day
club.
3 was the littest shit. Day 3, by far the best day.
Did anyone even get to say hi to you, or were you untouchable?
He didn't go through the regular GA or anything.
It's you? Out of all of us, it's you?
He was an artist.
Remember,
you know what he had?
I'm just new to being fucking popular.
No, you know what he had? He had an agent band. The agent wristband was literally the best one you could have.
Wow.
So he had all access to everything.
How was it? You know?
I was chilling. I seen a lot of great performers. I actually left before Future and Kanye coming out, but I did see like Playboy Cardi, The Baby. I unfortunately missed our LA soon to become legends like Kaylin and OGZ, but I heard they did a great performer.
Yeah.
Or like performance.
They did great.
Like I heard they did good and shit. So I think that's dope. I think overall I look dope. The walking, I'm a little big, you know what I mean? I'm big, so like I don't want to do a lot.
You got your steps in.
I got my steps in, G's. Not really. They was driving me around. But I wish I would have gone like on a Saturday where all of you guys were there, where we could have linked up and did some cool shit. But I know like timing was. I
like that no matter what, even if it's just one of us, that means all of us is there. Like people see Brown Bag whenever they see us out.
Facts.
A lot of people are yelling at me like Brown Bag, and I'll turn around like, oh shit, what's up,
I
bro?
love
like,
that.
It was super dope.
I was I had a wristband and the homies were there. Shout out D Poet and then my little grandkids. They were there and I brought them up to the little more player shit. The Loud Club. But it was funny because I took my wristband off. Rolling out, sorry. And I threw it to the homies. And then when I was throwing it to the homies, some guy was like, Brown Bag! Yeah! Brown Bag! And this girl was so
And you
confused.
were with AD at the time.
And I was with AD. No, well, at the moment I was like on this side. They were like a little back.
No, for the story, you were with AD.
I was with AD. Yeah. And then man, it was dope. The homies came up there. The homies, shout out Big Chief and them. They were head up. Man, overall, it was a dope experience.
You trying to work here, please.
So
we're trying to work here too.
We're trying to work here too.
We're trying to work here too.
Josh is the worst person behind the door.
I hear you banging all day.
Not me.
I hear banging.
I hear you banging all day.
I understand, and we are working too, though. I'm not trying to give you a hard time. I can buy you headphones if it's that serious. And you know what? Next week, I'm gonna bring your AirPods, noise cancellation, and we'll be good. Is that okay?
Okay, no problem.
Okay. I promise you, I'm gonna bring them for you because I don't want to have problems either.
This is what happens. We have neighbors.
Fucking buy. We're buying AirPods for that, dude.
All right.
Gang shit, cuz. I'll bang on people. People don't.
Maximo's a fucking real one.
You gotta stand up to
Thank you, Maximo.
He tripped on the security. They weren't letting us through, and we were trying to drive through to get to Rolling Loud. And then the guy was like,
I didn't stop it. I left that a little bit.
Oh.
I'm listening.
Yeah, he was like, nah. He's like, no, go around. And then Maximo's like, hey, bro, you don't have to yell at me like that. I'm a man. Don't speak to me like that. Like he just tripped on him. I swear to God.
You know what's crazy is that as a girl, I was never taught that. Like I have to. Don't cry again, you little dumbass bitch. Like I have to, like having Jorge, my husband, makes me feel like I have someone to talk for me.
Yeah.
Because otherwise we'll just take it. Like if he were to yell at me, I'd just be crying like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. And I've told you guys in the group chat, like, let's not make noise. Like, let's just fucking be quiet or whatever. But literally, this is what we're doing. We're not being crazy. We're not fucking shooting guns. We're not fucking playing loud
wall.
music. We're talking.
Yeah.
And it's like...
Chente talking too.
And...
Chente
I don't know,
died,
like it's a weird thing. You guys will not know because you're not girls, but I hope you know that like girls look to you to be the ally and the like representative sometimes when shit like this happens. Because I know if it was just me and Angie, right, Angie? Like we'd be like, okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
but like the fact that like Maximo could say like,
I would have been like, fuck you.
I didn't want to get up because I would have.
Oh, definitely not you, Josh.
Kept
definitely
cool.
not you. I love you
for keeping your cool.
But like,
can I dip some of this cookie in your coffee?
And also, Angie, you're my best friend ever.
That sounded so wrong.
Thank you so much.
That sounded so wrong.
For getting me coffee.
I promise you guys, I didn't mean it like that. Like dirty bastards.
Bro, where was Joe?
I'm like your big sister.
I know they're the ones looking at me.
It's their brain.
Oh my God.
What did you say?
I was like, can I dip some of this cookie in your coffee?
Yeah, like.
But these
No,
fucking...
he said it.
No, I know I said it.
That's not bad.
I wasn't laughing at that. I was just laughing at the fact that he, like, you were talking about like your struggles as women. He's like, can I dip some of this cookie in your coffee? Like,
Because I understand now, girl,
what's
our
crazy?
sisters.
We've done everything that we said we're gonna do.
Once upon a time in LA on Saturday, you guys.
Yeah, this Saturday we will be at Once Upon a Time in LA. We are saying it in our low voices.
yeah.
Oh my God, it's amazing. Sorry.
Shout out
We're
Ugly
gonna be
Primo.
at Once Upon a Time in
Chris
LA.
Carrera.
Shout out to Ugly Primo. Shout out to you. We love you. Yeah, supposedly only we're allowed. We love you, Primo. You made this shit happen. Shout out to Chris Carrera.
Yeah, facts.
Shout out Chris,
Shout out Dom. Everybody helped us.
Yeah, what does Dom do? Because Dom is like an
Dom's like behind the scenes, but
unsung hero.
He's not involved in that festival technically, but he's just homies, and he's like my management. So he just makes sure everything's smooth.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Dom.
Shout out Dom.
I love you.
Yeah, I'm excited. We're gonna be interviewing your guys' favorite artists, literally artists you guys have been asking us
God
to
send
talk
me
to
an angel.
from the heavens above.
Oh my God, when we get it, we gotta sing to her.
Yo,
Yeah.
Dom Kennedy's gonna be there.
Yeah, Blue Bucks, OGZ.
Yeah.
I'll work on the young guys. You get the younger guys.
Dom Kennedy, YG, fucking MC Magic's gonna be there.
MC Magic, fucking Lil Rob.
Lil Rob.
What
We have
if
to
we
talk
do
about
Summer
summer nights. Summer nights
Summer
in
Nights
December.
acapella? Can we do Summer Nights acapella with him?
For Christmas.
Ain't nothing like them summer nights.
Just kicked it at home. Call the rook on my phone. Let her know I'm home alone.
I can't wait.
They think we
I
look
can't wait.
crazy, but I think we look classy. But then again,
That's only if you ask me.
That should be our motto.
Yeah.
They think we look crazy, but I think we look classy. But then again, that's only if you ask me.
That's such a bar.
That's
God
such a bar.
damn.
Shout out to you, MC Magic.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm ready
You're
for pretty
a
girls.
gem.
Lil Rob. It's okay, she's drunk.
What'd you say?
Brown bag.
What did
Yeah,
she
brown
say?
bag. She said,
You're drunk.
Okay, this was a great episode.
You're drunk.
See you next week.
Don't cough at me.
See you next week, guys.
Oh my god. Oh! Wait, hold on. Spill coffee on the coffee flavored pants. That's hilarious.
Mocha. Hold on, we have to do the Secret
Who's
Santa.
driving you to over there?
She's not going.
I'm
Angie.
gonna go to sleep right now.
Yeah, like what?
Secret Santa.
Cancel
Secret Santa.
Christmas.
Yeah.
Secret Santa.
Oh yeah, I got it.
Everybody come in.
Inside our brown bag,
Okay, here you go.
we did a bunch of names.
Wait, did you separate the names?
Angie.
Wait, say what we're doing. Say what we're doing.
Oh my God,
Angie,
Angie's
this is only
special.
3
Oh, actually,
names.
hey, edit that out, edit that out.
No.
No, Angie, you're supposed to
Angie.
do everybody's name.
Everybody's names.
Oh.
We're already gonna get each other.
We are.
Yeah.
So this is just our 3 names?
No, put them.
And that's everybody's?
Because one of those.
That's everybody including us?
Yeah.
So these 3 are separate? Yeah. Okay, just give me those.
Stop.
Oh my god.
Time out.
They don't want. Angie made separate ones.
No, one of them is gonna get us too.
Angie made separate ones.
Did you, in the separate ones, did you add us?
Yes.
Don't look at me like that. Can you still hear me?
Angie's the only solo one.
Maximo, can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, I'll go first. Yeah, I chose my name.
Letty's like, don't fucking look at me.
Look at me, little puppet.
Wait, what the fuck? All right, wait, real quick. If we get one of us,
We get ourselves?
Do it.
Why'd you put it back, bitch?
Because
Why'd you put it back?
We will never know who he didn't want to get.
no. What I'm saying is like since we're already getting each other gifts at Santiago, do we have to get an extra gift? For
Yes,
that?
we're the leaders. Me, you, and
Y'all
Vic
the
have
rich
to
ones,
get each
motherfucker.
other.
Y'all could
So
afford it.
fast.
Mucho dinero.
Yeah. Mucho dinero.
So does that get Vic? I have to get him 3 gifts instead of
Oh,
2 gifts. Oh,
yeah,
yours
yeah,
then,
yeah.
yours then. Okay. Oh, I want to get him.
Are we supposed to announce who we
Okay,
got?
pass it
No,
around.
no,
Yeah,
no,
let's
no.
announce it.
No.
Okay, let's announce it. It's fine. You're gonna fucking find out. Shout out to our listeners. This is for you.
Do not announce
Here-
it.
No,
Okay,
get
no,
yours.
don't
No,
announce
it.
get
Do not
yours.
announce
Get
it.
yours, and then
Okay,
we're
we
gonna
No,
announce it.
announce
No,
it.
Get
It's
yours,
gonna
and then
be-
we're gonna announce who
Cool.
we got.
It's gonna
It's
be
supposed to
more
be a
fun.
surprise.
Yeah, it's gonna be more fun, right?
Yo, look what I got.
No, announce.
No, next
You
episode we're
guys
giving
all
the
are-
gifts.
Pick yours. Pick yours and pass it around. Josh, you don't have to get anyone if you don't want to.
I was planning on it.
Okay.
I have actually a good idea.
Okay. And also, if you didn't get me, you still have
I
to
got
get
myself.
me a present.
Here, give me that. Give me that back.
Because I
Give me that.
am
Give me that.
your mom.
Give me it back. Give me it back. Give me it back. I got myself.
The budget is $25 and up.
Alright. That I don't think even I think at Santi raised their prices.
Damn.
Yeah, you ain't
The
not
only
getting
thing
nothing
about
out
our
of
Secret Santa is that it has to be gifts from Santee Alley. So we're all taking a trip to Santee Alley and we're
Separately
shopping
on your
for
own
each
time.
other.
And
We're gonna
No,
vlog
all
it.
together.
We're gonna vlog it. Yeah, we're gonna vlog it.
Well, when are we going?
Big vlog by.
Before the podcast next Tuesday.
Oh, let's do that. Let's do that.
Perfect.
And that way next Tuesday we give the presents because that by the time that it drops, it's
It'll
gonna
be-
be.
Yeah, maybe perfect. Yeah.
Crema. Crema.
Everybody got theirs?
Fucking coffee.
All right, who'd you get? Everybody, who'd you get?
No, we are
No, we're
not doing
supposed to
that.
It's okay.
No.
Okay.
You're outvoted today.
Thank you for coming to the episode.
Thank you
Episode.
for coming to the episode.
Whatever.
You were coming over.
What episode is this?
Listening, my
26.
bad.
26.
Listen.
Shout out,
26.
shout out Apple 26.
What?
What?
What the fuck? Apple? Wanna give us some money?
26.
Tell him Apple.
Apple?
Say Apple. I know you know the guy.
Shout out Adam 22.
What?
Shout out
Yeah,
Adam.
shout out Adam.
But yeah, this is episode 26. Letty me.
Oh, hold on.
What?
Ooh. Yeah, 1 second, guys. Keep talking, bitches.
Okay. Well. Hey, RP Chente. We love you. Who are you calling? Oh. All right, let's see.
How rich are you, fool? Yeah, you just-
How drunk are you?
Wait, what time is it in New York?
He's
I was
calling
trying
19.
to keep the count.
Oh.
Let's try one more time.
No.
What?
Don't blow him up. Yeah, keep Blair.
Who cares? It's not
I
our
don't
friend.
fucking. Yeah, that's my,
I'm like, she has to deal with that, not us.
that's my homie. Fuck, I need a piece so bad.
Okay.
This is episode 26. You guys switch. And then you guys are also going to get a vlog of us at Once Upon a Time in LA.
Are you?
Yeah.
What else?
We're going to have Josh follow us
The
around.
vlog at Sunny Alley's.
Vlog at Sunny Alley's.
Santa Claus.
And then Santa Claus. And then a vlog of Letty being sober. Because, God damn it. Letty, we're not allowed to drink on Once Upon a Time in LA.
Yeah.
Because you might drop coffee on Amanda Perez, and we don't want that.
Schulz.
Yo, what up?
Hi. Hi. Hi.
What's up, yo?
I just want to say from the bottom of my Mexican heart, thank you so much for showing love to Vicente Fernandez.
Oh, of course. He's
That
the
was
man,
fire.
dude.
You're now on Brown Bag, which is an LA-based and LA-biased podcast full of fucking Mexican Americans. Shout out to Duno and shout out to Vic.
We love you.
All
Yeah,
just
big
really
fans.
wanted to tell you how awesome and how represented we felt because as a community, as a Mexican community, we all love Chente and we're drunk right now, so don't judge us. But
Never.
the fact that a white man from New York that
colonizer.
might be MAGA was like, hey, I fuck with Chente too. I fuck with Chente too. We feel seen.
Oh, that's dope, man. Yeah, I mean, I gotta give all the credit to my boy Javier Loya, who's my roommate in college. He would take me to this Mexican restaurant on Fridays, and we'd be singing just mariachi, and then like, I don't know, it was just fire. We just went there, and I lived in Spain, so I learned how to speak Spanish. So
Damn. Yeah, because you sung the words incredible when you opened
Oh,
your
thank you.
podcast. And it's funny because I don't know why I was fucking lurking on your page. I don't know. I'm weird. I'm a woman. But I was lurking on your page and I saw that you followed Chente like a year ago. And I DM'd you and I was like, hey, you know who Vicente Fernandez is? And dude, I called Charlemagne today and I was like, do you know who Vicente Fernandez is? And he's like, is that the guy that sung Suavemente? And I was like, no, fool. Ask fucking Andrew. And it's just incredible that you knew who he was, one, and that you appreciated him enough to, when he passed, do that type of a like tribute on your show.
Yeah, I mean, it was just dope. I just thought he was so dope. I just love the songs, and I don't know. I did a little deep dive on him back in the day, just seeing him perform in these massive venues just by himself singing.
Yeah,
it was just so fire.
And lastly, I told the guys how you said that Mexicans in New York look like boxes.
Wait, what do you mean?
Like you were like, hey, Mexican women out here look like fucking boxes.
In LA too, but that wasn't me. That was he said y'all look like laundry machines. What is that shit?
Yo.
Yeah. He did say that.
We have low key like some type of Coke bottle. We don't have the full Coke bottle, but we have a little bit now.
No, you don't got the Coke bottle. You got the can. You got the 2-liter, but
all right, Andrew, that's enough. We love you. You're an honorary Andres now, and shout out to you.
Órale, okay, guys.
Órale, güey. Eso. All right, Andrew.
Arre culo.
Bye,
Thank you, bro.
Schulz. Thank you.
Bye,
Thank you
guys.
for answering.
Peace.
Bye.